This should have been the first episode, man. They should have just did an hour-long episode, and this should have been the first episode. The way it ended, man, you got a little fight. You know what I mean? You got the jousting little match between all of them, but I'm getting ahead of myself. This episode was much better. It was clear on what it was trying to present. Like you had Dunk give the story better, of his old master, basically, who he squired for. You had that came off better. You had the him liking the girl, the romance of this gonna build up. You had that come off better. You had his relationship with Egg better. You had Egg and his conflict with what he's doing, why he's doing what he's doing. You had that better. And now the first episode was just showing you the world, but we already know the world. I feel like the first episode should have been hour long, and that should have all just went into it. That was a much better episode, man. But anyway, what I want to say about it is Lionel Baratheon is still the star of the show, man. Easily, I don't like. Don't get nobody this charismatic, man. If you trying to make Dunk, be somebody like, which I love Dunk. Like I said before, everybody was casted perfectly, but Lionel Baratheon, I'm gonna put it this way: Lionel Baratheon is like they took Lionel from. He was a character from Game of Thrones season 1 through 4, and they took him and threw him in there. He's just outclassing everybody. He's like a season 1 through 4 Game of Thrones character that they threw in there that they didn't have nothing to do for in Game of Thrones. We gonna find something for you, and then they threw him on, on this show, Night of the Seven Kingdoms. But the world is like bleaker, which is, I get it. House of the Dragon world looks different from a Song of Ice and Fire. Yes, I'm gonna call it that instead of Game of Thrones. Song of Ice and Fire, it looks different from that world to a Night of Seven Kingdoms world. This one, I'm not gonna say is grittier. The grittier one is probably, I'm gonna say House of the Dragon, because everybody, I feel like a Song of Ice and Fire, everybody had they own. Everybody knew what the rules were and where they needed to be. Like it's like everything got established so well in that world. We stand in the Riverlands. We stand over here in Winterfell. We gonna stay over here in Highgarden. I feel like House of the Dragon is grittier because anything can happen. It's funny, you would think the place with more of the dragons it'd be more sophisticated, more Valerian. Nope, it is more gritty. Like anybody feels like they can die at any time in House of the Dragon. So it's not grittier. They made the world feel more real. They made the I don't have the words. For lack of better words, I'm gonna say it makes it feel more modern. If anybody gets what I mean, like it feels more lived in. It feels more, cause we're with the regular folk. You know what I mean? We're with the regular folk, and it feels like going to the grocery store. Like you seeing mundane things be done, little puppet shows. The shows like when they did that on like Game of Thrones, it felt grandiose and it felt like it was telling a part of the story that we was looking at and how they tell lies and how they use it as propaganda. With this, when you looking at the show with old girl who I forget her name, it's like mundane. It's normal. It's regular. It's like, oh, she's just telling a story. It's just some tavern wench. It's some little wench girl that's like, probably gonna end up becoming a prostitute after a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is regular. Like everybody's living a little regular, little normal life. Let me go get something to eat. Let me pay for this. It's like it's normal. We saw how what the currency was. Dragons being the highest the currency. Was it the Baratheon coin with the deer with the stag on it, and then the pennies? What were the pennies, man? Oh my god, I think it was like the seven sigil, like the faith. I think that's the pennies. Like we're seeing the currency, and like it's just more lived in, more modern. Like I said, it's just going about your day type of feel to it, which I like. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this episode was so much better than the first. Like I said, the only thing the first episode showed me was the cast was great. This one is showing me what the show could be, the potential of what I'm watching. All of the Targaryens were amazing. Everybody just looked like a asshole, a pompous asshole. I love it. That's what it's like. That's that from the small folk. That's what they look like. Everyone just like pompous assholes. Nobody comes off as nice or royal. The only one is the one that let uh Duncan let him become a part of the tourney. Like, he was the only one that came off as honorable. And then even the night that he took a liking to the Kingsguard, he said, you know, my family were crabbers. Come to find out, when he started talking to Egg, he's like, man, they own the crab, the whole crabbing industry in King's Landing. Like, he ain't come from no poor family. But that's what he told him. The same way we became crabbers. They could have been poor, and they could have just had balls. Maybe that's what he was trying to tell him. Like, you gotta have balls and do what you want, man. We start moving people out. Then we took over this place and made it our crab shack. We took over this place and made it our crab. We what do you call it, man? When you give people money to make them do what you want to do. I'm trying to think of the word, man. Am I just tired from work? You oh my God, the word is not coming to me. Bribe. Jesus, I couldn't think of bribe. They probably bribed these people. So that's probably how they became like great crabbers, and having all of that money. What was Darren the father? Darren, the little pompous asshole, I forget, the one who said he's gonna fight in the next episode. Like, I can't wait to see him get his comeuppance just by his smug little racist little Aryan face. Come on, man, let's all admit it, man. Like, this is a little Aryan, man. This is how people see the Targaryens, as little Aryan fascist pricks, man. You know what I'm saying? He is the perfect face for the Targaryens of this era. Now, and the dragons are gone, so they're living off of a legacy that they never even fought in. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had you ain't got nothing. Now y'all just we could smash off if we want to. Ain't none of y'all tough no more to us. You know what I'm saying? In the next episode, he called them aliens, man. Like, this is what they are. Like, they little lizard people, man. Just like in real life, we got lizard people in the government. That's what we say. But like, that's what he called them. He's like, they're aliens. That's what they come off to the people as. So like I said, I really like that. Is more world building, which I love. I'm here for the Lord. That's really all I'm here for. I am here for the Lord, just straight up and down. I'm riding the Lord out. I don't think this show or House of the Dragon is gonna reach the heights of Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was lightning in the bottle. I really love the world and everything, and that's, like I said, I'm just here for the lore. I think my favorite character after it's all said and done is gonna be Lil Aegon. That is a great actor, especially at his young age. I think he's one of those kids that they just raised to be an actor, like nothing else. They feed him and they make him act since he was 2, since he came out the womb. He's amazing, and Dunk is not catching on to his, like, how does he know all this stuff? He just, like, when he asked him about the Targaryen prince, he was like, who was that? Or the Targaryen knight that was next in line. He's like, he's second in line. He's not thinking in his head, like, how do you know this stuff? First, he was like, how did you know that? He was like, I used to fish, when he told him about the crabbers, about the knight, you know what I mean, the Kingsguard. But now he just asking him, like, not even thinking. Like, that was the funniest part of the show, was when he told me, people used to call me stupid. It did, hey, like, and like, you're supposed to be helping me out, and he just had nothing for him. Like, he just, like a kid. Like, yeah, people said this about me. Like, you supposed to be older and wiser and give him something. It was funny. It was the funniest part of the episode to me. The jousting scene, amazing. But like I said, Lionel Baratheon with the tug of war. Come on, man, I'm thirsty. He's still in the show, dog. Keep Lionel Baratheon out of the show. I need to look up that actor's name, man. He's amazing. It's so crazy how somebody. I'm gonna compare him to Jack and Agar, dog. Somebody with little scenes and who's not really supposed to be there like that, in a sense. Like somebody whose character that you're not supposed to be. It's like how they can the actor can make them some bigger than what they're supposed to be. And that's what Lionel Baratheon's character, he's the Jack and Agar. Like, little fun fact, Jack and Agar wasn't even supposed to come back in those last seasons. But, like, people, they loved him so much, it's like, bring him back on, man. Let us see Jack and Agar again. But, yeah, man, am I missing some of those that I like about that episode? I think that's about it, man. I still like the jousting House of the Dragon. But we gonna get more jousting in this, so this is gonna be other ones to compare to. The House of the Dragon joust is still the best. The one with Daemon and Kristen Cole. That's the best. I don't know why people don't talk about that. People just love to hate House of the Dragon. I don't know why. Maybe because a lot of people don't really like the Targaryens, which I love. It's my favorite house. But I love the jousting, the scene between Damon and Kristen. I thought they was gonna do it different from the novels, books, whatever you want to call them. But you know when he got Kristen off and then they kept fighting and he basically made him give up and Damon was sour about it. It was done perfectly. Honestly, I still think that is the best tournament joust scene. As my man's was losing his wife because he wanted that son. It was done right. Anyway, man, that's my review of episode 2. It was a good episode, man. Better than the first one. I hope it keeps continuing like this. Like I said, I think Aegon is gonna come out as my favorite character in the show. Little Egg, spoiler alert. Come on, man. I'm pretty sure y'all get it now at this point. That is he's a part of the Targaryen family, which is why he keeps hiding from him. Yeah, man. Last bit, I like how tough. It made me think Dunk was gonna be scared towards the end. I really like how they faked this out with that. It made me think like he was like having PTSD or something. That's how they was making it come off. I'm like, dang, man, we about to have that moment where he kind of cowers, and he's like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. Like, nah, man, I won't. The guy who I squired for, I want his legacy to mean something. Nobody even knows him like that. Like, and I gotta make this pop out. He got hyped up from watching it. I'm thinking he was about to his balls was about to go in his stomach. No, he got hyped up. Like, I'm ready. I want to do this for him. We got to get it in. And I really like that scene at the end. That should have been one episode, dog. It was so good. And I'm mad that the first episode didn't get off that impression. Like, they should have tied them both together. But yeah, it was still a good episode, man. The best, better out of the two. But I can't wait to episode 3, man. I'm out.